More Australian parents than ever before are using childcare services. Almost 1 million children are now in daycare, with the federal government saying relative costs are going down. But the picture isn't all rosy. A new report is highly critical of the standard of preschool care.
School's out, but the debate still rages about the cost and quality of childcare. The federal government says the industry is in rude health, with almost 1 million children using childcare services.
This industry is viable, it is thriving, and Australian families are relying upon it like never before.
The government says its latest figures also show the relative cost of childcare is dropping. In 2004, an average family spent 13% of their disposable income on childcare. That dropped to 7.5% in 2011. But questions have been raised about the quality of the service. Initial results from a separate government-funded research project made public today describe the average quality of preschool care in Australia as very poor.
I think it's horrendous to make these statements. I think it's disgraceful in relation to the staff who work in the centres, who give their life to this industry and work hard and love it.
Kate Ellis says the government will take heed of the report.
Any report which tells us that we need to do better when it comes to the critical early years in a child's life is a report that we need to pay some attention to.
There's so many different ways of measuring quality. Fundamentally, each family must make a judgment as to whether they believe the service that they're involving their young child in feels like the right place.
The new national standards include a 1:4 staff to child ratio for under twos, which came into force at the beginning of this year. New ratios for older children will now be phased in, as well as higher qualification requirements for staff. It will take until 2020 for all the changes to be introduced. Barbara Miller, ABC News.